Good day everyone, my name is Ragdred Mereriandino from BPED2C. So for today's video, I'll be discussing here my diagram, which is all about the theories and the principles in the design of the technology in driving lesson. So it is important because this level is very practical and it makes learner experience more accessible to the learners. So it in this stage, so the concrete experience is not as just concrete experience or indirect experience, but it allows visualization to foster the better understanding about the concept of each lesson. So as you can see about my diagram, it shows about the theories and the inside of the circles. It is discussed later, and it shows the presentation inside was all about the all kinds of theories. So the first theory is the Dale's cone or Edgar Dale's cone, which stated that Dale's cone of experience is a model that incorporates several theories that related to the instructional designs and the learning processes. So during the 1960s, Edgar Dale theorized that the learners retain more information by what they do as opposed to what is heard, read, or observe. So the learning of Edgar Dale's cone is to visualize metaphor for learner modalities. So the objective of Edgar Dale's cone's learning is to visualize, not to intend to the place of the value or one learning modality over another. So rather, it shows the difference between active learning and the passive learning. Next one is the TPAC. So what is a TPAC model? So TPAC, or Technological Pedagogical Content Knowledge, is a model that helps teachers to consider how their knowledge domains that intersects in order to directly or effectively teach and engage the student with the help of the technology. So the important of it is to give us a new framework of the integrations of the technology by using this in order to have an education, and how we construct our classroom to provide the best educational experience to students for incorporating technology. So it helps also to benefit students in order to help their knowledge by using technology in the use also by help of the teachers. There are three parts of TPAC, or the TPAC parts of the components of the TPAC. So the emergent from the knowledge that goes beyond the three core components of the TPAC is the content, the pedagogy, and the technology. So technological pedagogical content knowledge is an understanding that emerges the interactions among content, pedagogy, and the technology knowledge that used as teachers to enhance learning in the students. One is the SAMR model. So this framework was created by Dr. Ruben Pentudura that categorized 4 different degrees of classroom in the technology integration. So the letters SAMR stands for the substitute, augmentation, modification, and redefinition. So these models allows teachers to evaluate how they are using technology in their instructional practices. So SAMR is the acronym that stands for the 4 level of the technology integration processes. So it is used for the educator to the beneficial promotion of the digital literacy throughout the transformation of the assignments in the learning activities. So next one is the Bloom's digital taxonomy. So this model or theory, it helps to navigate through the myriad digital tools that makes choices based on the kinds of the learning experience that we want students to engage in. So the advantage of this Bloom digital taxonomy is to deals with on how we can integrate the revised Bloom's taxonomy with technology. So it focuses on the quality of the process of the product, and the advantage of this is the users is in control. So this is can also be through as the process of the student creating the personal learning environment. So in Bloom's technology, so it helps to navigate. So its main purpose of this Bloom's taxonomy is to develop, to provide the common language for the teacher to discuss, to exchange learning and assessment methods. So specifically, learning outcomes can be derived from the taxonomy through the most commonly used to assess learning in the variety of cognitive levels. So the next and the last one model is the Azure model. It is a procedural guide for planning and deriving instructions that integrates technology and the media into the teaching process. So it also refers to the systematic approach in writing lesson plans that helps teachers to organizing instructional procedures. So the Azure model, it is also helping to keep programs aligned with learners that needs to ensure to the contents of the objectives of the cognitive to the learners. So utilizing technology, the Azure model is the unique So the Azure model is the unique because it promotes delivering learning materials through incorporated technology about media. So Azure model instructional plans means Azure to analyze learners, to state the objectives, to select methods, media and materials, to utilize media, materials and methods, to require learners' participation, and lastly to evaluate and revise. So that's all for the video. I hope you learned something about all the models of the derived learning system and the technological aspects of the use in teachers and students learning. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video.